this is the Leo reading. I would like to start out by welcoming any new subscribers. Thank you for being a part of this community. We are going to start off with tea leaf here, and then we have Botticelli's tarot. We have the Enchanted Tarot, and then Mystical Healing reading cards and Gypsy Oracle cards, as well as always charms. So let's get started here with the tea leaf. Looks like I am feeling that one. Okay. Coins. That's funny how that kind of rolled out like a coin even. So perhaps a rolling coin will have some significance. You might see like a coin rolling. But no, money will be coming in to you. Yeah, that might be a signifier that, money will be rolling in. Okay, and then we have December. So that could be a time period where things really pick up if you have a business or whatever it might be. Maybe coins will be rolling in around that time. Doesn't have to be, it could be at whatever point, but December has some kind of significance for you. Okay, we have Tankard. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. So don't forget to have fun. Even when the coins start rolling in, take some time to celebrate. Don't be afraid to, of course, in balance, but don't be afraid to spend a little to have some fun. We have Carrot, opportunity or windfall. Wow. So this is no joke here. A lot of money rolling in. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Horseshoe, good luck. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. So that could have to do with that right there, it sounds like. So there might be an accusation that occurs that they then, hold some kind of stipulation over you to exert some type of control out of their feelings. Perhaps there's feelings of mistrust there, perhaps something they've gone through. So do be mindful. It's not an excuse for the behavior, but to help you understand the behavior and deal with it in a healthy way. We have Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So yeah, this is sounding very much so like all tied to that. And then we have Lily, spiritual love. So I am getting, if this is happening in a relationship, this person really cares about you. It might be it might be a struggle that actually has nothing to do with you. It might be past baggage, which, you know, that's not your burden to carry. And so that is, you know, something to make sure that you remember, but they do care deeply about you. So, you know, there is a spiritual tie there. You perhaps are soulmates. So perhaps it's something you can speak about and, you know, find a healthy way to deal with it. But of course, you'll know your situation best, and you also have to make sure that first and foremost you take care of you and your well-being, and you know, don't compromise yourself. So let's go ahead and start the tarot here. I'm being reminded, because perhaps it's just me, but looking up at my screen right now, it looks like kind of darker than usual, let's say. I have my lights going, and the light coming in from outside is like normal bright day. So perhaps it's something to do with how you're feeling. I did get an invitation actually about the aspect going on with you. The sun is going to be opposite Saturn, and I always say I'm not well versed in this stuff, so do your own research. But from what I gathered is like that can be you know, a little bit difficult of a period for you, that you being Leo in the sun sign, it can create a little bit of sadness, self-doubt. Oh, I lost a card there. Give me 1 second. Okay, I just got with that dropping things. Like, okay, that could also be like, you know, dropping things, but I more so mean like you know, kind of a down oh, what do you call it, like you know, dropping some of your tasks. That can be a good thing. Like, I think you are trying to, this is a period for you to strengthen your will and drop things that aren't good or necessary for your growth. But I was more so getting like you might, out of feeling kind of low energy and sad, drop things that you don't necessarily want to drop, you know, things that, you know, good habits that you've been forming. And know that that's okay. You will pick it back up. You're just in a low energy place. Okay, I'm being given that idea of counting your spoons, and there's great advice that I heard about how it's very beneficial to set on high energy days, like have a normal routine for those days, but to already set forth a plan for like those days that you have lower energy, so that you still do your basic needs, but to give yourself grace on some of the more in-depth or things that take more energy. You know, having 2 routes for those energy days to still get what you need done instead of dropping everything, you know? Alright, messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to see for their highest good? Messages for Leo. What does wonderful Leo need to see? Messages for the magnificent. Ooh. Okay. That was very shocking, and we do have the Tower here. The way that those flipped, and I felt like I was going to drop it, it was very shocking. So perhaps it's like in dropping something that you have this Tower moment. So it could be like a sort of destined change, especially, yeah, like it's like they're dropping. So you might realize something you need to drop within that. But we have here the Five of Pentacles. I do feel that the Tower is here in your significator. So it's kind of like you're in control of this. I think you are going to be feeling like this self-doubt for sure during this like opposition, but it's teaching you something, and you are in control of whatever this shock is. Like you have some sort of realization that's shocking and causes you to take some different route. Something you did not expect. We have here death. So yeah, very much so. Something's changing here that you're in control of. So this is bringing big change, this opposition for you. And you're definitely ending some things. That could be of your own personal like it can be behaviors, it can be thoughts, it can be like things that are personal to you, but it could also be, you know, things having an effect in your life that you're putting an end to. It's going to be different for everyone. But I will say I did get in your meditation about this. I may feel sad, held back, or doubts during the Sun in opposition to Saturn aspect. It's on the 7th and 8th. Don't try to force yourself to do something. Relax and ride out the incoming emotions. Things are being presented to slow down and cut things out. May have a disagreement with someone you care for. No, it's okay. Healthy relationships don't always agree. This is a chance to appreciate differences and grow. So for some, that might be an inwards thing, something that you don't like in yourself. You should always love yourself through every step of your journey. You know, no human is perfect, and each period, every challenge we face and come up to, you know, we might not always like the way we behave, but we're learning from it, and give yourself grace. But so always love yourself no matter how you behave. But I do see, like, for some of you, you might be changing a certain behavior that you no longer wish to present with. some of you, I mean, we do have spiritual love here, so I do think that this love connection isn't bad. Flag, like, it could be taken as a red flag, but it can also just be flag, as in like a warning about this situation, and like not to lower your standards. Don't let this situation, you know, affect you in some way, especially if it's on a deeper level, like if you know you've done no wrong and are being accused. It's like, you know, stand your ground. Don't bend to something that is false. But it is perhaps a period to look in the mirror as well and see your own stuff, like your own behaviors. And, you know, I think they will perhaps follow suit. Perhaps this is a learning experience for you both to grow. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it's like neither of you is feeling very secure about the relationship right now. You could have doubts in yourself and doubts in each other. Yeah, the doubts in yourself could be sparking the doubts with each other. So again, that's why I say, like, there's something about looking within. And it being a chance for growth. Because you both want this. You both want this to be upright. You both want this, you know, good home life. You know, this looks different to everybody, but like, you know, it can represent like legacy, like families and kids, and but it can also be like financial growth, which we see here for you for sure. So don't fret that this is in reverse. You know, it's in the challenge position, so like it's telling me that you guys want this. It's just you're going through this like buffering period of feeling doubts. And we have the 10 of Cups in reverse as well here. So yeah, it's interesting too that we have 2 10s here. Perhaps there's also misbalance. Perhaps one of you focuses more on money while one of you focuses more on emotions or nurturing. So perhaps it's a chance to come into balance with this. But you're both not feeling secure or fulfilled right now. That doesn't have to mean that it's the end, especially if there is spiritual love here. Although I will say sometimes, you know, love, sometimes people are only meant to be there as part of your path and development. And even though you love each other, like, sometimes love isn't enough and you do have to go separate ways. I don't necessarily want to say that. I think love is always enough, but I just mean the regards of sometimes people can love one another but still have to step away from one another. You know, love and attachment are 2 different things. But again, I feel like a lot of you, it's more so about this is just something you're going through or growing through. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Well, for some, you might be stepping away. Again, everybody's gonna be different. But Ace of Cups reverse, you know, it can be an ending to a relationship. it could also be this like resistance to doing what's best for you and caring for yourself, giving yourself nurturing, perhaps in the face of this accusation and this like flag waving at you. You almost want to give in to it because you care about the person, and just know that like it doesn't mean you don't care about the person to still care about yourself, and to, you know, handle the situation with dignity and self-respect. You know, you should always still have that self-respect. Especially if they're facing doubts that aren't necessarily even caused by you. You know, stand your ground, assert yourself, find the healthy way to deal with it, to communicate. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So that can be about it again can be about like a decision if like this is worth putting your effort into. But also it can be about looking at yourself and working on yourself. So it's very cross here. You're gonna have to intuitively feel out the situation yourself. But we do have the Wheel, so that can be about destiny. That can be, you know, definitely feeling that there is like a soul connection here. And it can be about, you know, growing and evolving from this. Perhaps together, perhaps just within yourself, but there's definitely growth here, no matter what. And this is also very wonderful to see here with all of this windfall and coins rolling in. So know things will get better, and luck is on your side for sure. Good luck, good karma. Let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit guides and angels. Messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to see for their highest good? Messages for Leo. Okay. Well, some of you definitely are done, but this could also, again, be, you know, feel out your own situation. Some of you are stepping away from this relationship, you're done. But some of you will be, it's done in the sense of you're ending this cycle. You've found a way to deal with this in a healthy way, and the cycle is going to end. We have Ace of Swords, double Tower, so you are definitely surprising yourself with whatever this is. It's a realization. It's definitely a realization with the Ace of Swords here. We have Queen of Swords, the Hierophant. So yeah, you learn something, you have a realization about things you need to cut out. And again, it doesn't have to be people. Like, it can be behaviors, it can be having to do with yourself. It can be, you know, substances, like certain foods. It can be just anything that you realize, like, oh, I need to stop doing this. I need to change this. And we have the Death, we have the Tower, we have, you know, a lot here about you're making this change. And it's something you've already perhaps been going through. You've had this realization. We have 6 of Swords. So that's again feelings of security I'm really getting here. And 5 of Cups is about, you know, letting go of and not crying over spilt milk. So it could also, this could be like letting go of, okay, I'm getting like, don't sweat the small stuff. Letting go of, like, if there has been tension out of you both feeling some insecurities, it's like you're not going to sweat the small stuff. You're gonna recognize where this comes from and be able to let it go and be able to deal with things in a healthier way. King of Wands in reverse, yeah, it's definitely insecurity. I think you both are feeling these doubts. You're kind of mirroring each other. So this is a huge chance for growth and realization. Now, some of you could be ignoring red flags. So all of you will be different. Look at that. Really try to look at things very deeply and with both self-respect and love for the other person. You know, keeping a good balance with that. And 10 of Swords here. So yeah, something is ending. It doesn't necessarily have to be the relationship, but something here is ending. A certain cycle that has been harmful. Alright, so let's go ahead and get your mystical healing cards. Spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo, please. What does Leo need to see for their highest good? Messages for the magnificent Leos here. Okay. It knocked this Ace of Swords. Okay, so we have contemplate death and beyond, interesting with death. So it's like you're looking at endings and beginnings. Like, what are some things you need to put an end to, and where are some things you need to put more effort and energy into? You're looking at that, and you're going to have a realization on it because it knocked that Ace of Swords there. And we have create boundaries. Now, I always say we learn boundaries best by not entirely cutting somebody out, by, you know, setting those boundaries and not just giving up. So I am getting that. And also interesting with the mirror. So I do think that you're going to be very much so self-reflecting, and they're going to be looking at things that have perhaps conditioned them and created them to wear this like protective mask. And it could be vice versa as well. yeah, you're creating some boundaries with whatever the situation is, where, you know, somebody, you know, lets the doubts creep in to set some kind of stipulation. You're not going to allow that. If it yeah, you're not going to allow it. You're going to have self-respect and, you know, find a healthier way. You know, still giving them respect as well, but making sure you don't lose that self-respect and facing it. Alright, so spirit guides and angels, messages for Leo. What does Leo need to see for the rest of it? That was quite a lot. Okay, we'll take them. Okay, so we have gift. So this could very well be about the coins coming in, but also it's like I see you laying everything out on the table. I think you and this person are going to have a serious talk. And I think in some way this is going to really help you. We have letter. So yeah, this is again just kind of clarifying that you're going to have some kind of talk. We have another table here, so it's like, yeah, you guys are going to really lay it all out. We have joyfulness, and that always reminds me of the Three of Cups and celebration. I think that you definitely are going to work through this, and there will be cause for celebration, but and that you will have joy. You know, you're going to make sure you look at like both the good and bad, and just really hash it out. We have widower. Okay, I'm getting this perhaps has to do with the baggage that you or they or both of you carry, what you've brought in from the past, what ghosts you guys are still attached to. We have house, so this is saying about that Ten of Pentacles, that you know, you will rebuild and have that sense of security as you strengthen, as you grow. Some of you also might have just moved in or will be moving in together, or you already do, but you're moving house. We have faithfulness, so that's something I think that is laid out on the table. You know, trust, and you know, where is this really coming from? Like looking at that kind of stuff. Journey. So I think you both are going through a very reflective period of looking at the journey you guys have shared together. Pleasure seekers. Okay, so I'm getting two things off of this. It's also interesting that it aligned with that. I'm getting both looking at things that are unhealthy pleasures that you guys might seek out, or like yourself specifically. Again, that could be behaviors, that could be thoughts, it could be, you know, things. It could be drinking, perhaps, you know, it's happening just perhaps you're like drinking every night and it's having some kind of negative effect. It's different for everybody, but also again that you are going to find and remember the joy and pleasure that you guys share with one another. We have soldier. So this could be about both of you on the guard that is up, perhaps from past baggage again. We have reunion. So I was feeling that like strongly. That doesn't necessarily mean you're breaking up. There could be a reunion between the two of you. Perhaps even some of you have gone your separate ways due to like reasons that it was necessary for your time, and you come back together. With the mirroring and stuff, you know, this could be twin flame, especially with spiritual love. But no matter what, it's a very deep connection, and you can work through this. You know, we have free will. It's up to you guys and how you play your cards. So we have priest that connects with the Hierophant. So it's like some of you might also even go, you might study behaviorisms or go into therapy for yourself, or you might just read up on things. And we have hope. There's hope yet. We have messenger. Interesting with letter. So you may also receive some news. And we have fortune. Wow, with all the fortune stuff and the coins really rolling in here. So that is quite awesome. There's definitely good luck and fortune and coins headed your way. So let's get your chart. Okay, we have the shooting star here. Okay, so I'm getting that song, oh my starry-eyed surprise, sundown to sunrise, dance all night. We're gonna dance all night to this DJ. Perhaps with pleasure seekers and club. I know that is, you know, says different thing, but I was thinking when I pulled it, like going to the club with pleasure seekers and drinking. So perhaps that's something specifically that you're looking at. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the Christmas tree here with December. So definitely December is highlighted. We even have the gingerbread man here. So lots about Christmas. Having some fun. Okay, we have the pineapple here. I'm feeling this connected to the mistrust. There might be accusations of cheating, or there's just not trust there of each other's loyalty. So that might be something specifically to get to the bottom of and communicate. We have the heart, so love is here. You know, the love is there. It's really up to you guys how you play out the cards. We have the butterfly, so that's transformation. With the Queen of Swords, it has the butterfly as well. So it's like you're making these changes. We have the wheel with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is definitely good karma coming your way, fortune coming your way, good luck's on your side. Also, you're taking the wheel. We have the angel here. We did have the Six of Swords. So it's like you're being guided through these turbulent times. You know, they're watching over this relationship, especially if it's a spiritual love. You know, you guys are both being guided on how to heal this. Alright, well, I thank you so much for being a part of my journey and welcoming me to be a part of your journey as well. Any likes, comments, shares, anything to help the algorithm out here is greatly appreciated. And until next time, lovely folk.